Hey everybody, it's the Jungle Boys podcast. My name is Seth Sacco, and sitting next to me is Steamboat Willie Jr.
How you doing?
And sitting next to him is Seth Petruzelli.
I say, how you doing, folks?
And sitting next to him is Ben Mars.
Hi, everybody.
And behind the table today is the Phantom of the Studio.
Hello.
And sitting next to him today, controlling the control board, is Carlie. Because Slomar is, what would we say, a NAMBLA convention?
The National Association of Man-Boy Love.
Yeah, he's in Miami trying to hook up.
How does the government not shut something like that down?
No, that's
Well, freedom of
I've always
speech.
wondered that.
But that's like illegal freedom of speech.
What's the loophole?
No, it's free. As long as they don't do anything, they can talk about wanting
Every
to.
single person that's a member of that is probably on some watch list.
Oh, of course.
Wait,
The
wait.
government's just waiting.
Wait a minute. So I could start. So I could start something that says like a national organization for people that want to kill the president.
You can be an advocate
That's a
for
good
anything as long as you don't.
Yeah, well, Department of Homeland Security will be on your ass watching you.
Yeah, I mean they're not. I
You have a
guarantee.
good freedom of speech case.
So I could say
Yeah.
anything, but I'll just probably be watched.
Well, if you say something
no.
like "I want to harm the president," they'll come and talk to you. Like what's his fuck from the UFC who said he wanted to punch Obama, and then the Secret Service were on him. The next
Who's
day.
that?
Jacob Volkman.
Jacob Volkman said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Speaking of harming the president, I guess this is a shitty segue into talking about political ads.
Speaking of wanting to murder the president, which we don't, by the way.
We do not want to do that,
No.
Secret Service. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
We
I
may
don't
want to, but we don't have the means, and we'll never carry through on
Oh,
such a
God
plan.
damn it. Now the Secret Service is going to be honest.
Really? You can't say stuff like that.
Yeah, like we could get fucked up for that.
I kid.
Yeah. He's joking.
See,
Yeah, we're
I
joking.
don't even speak English.
All right, let's get this.
Well, I really want to know why Omar is gone. Like, he didn't tell us. He just said he's going to Miami.
He travels a lot with his girlfriend. They just take like weekend trips a lot. I don't think it's for anything.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah. Just
Is he like on South Beach with her? Why would you bring a girl to South Beach like that? Like, I guess they're married, so.
Are they married?
Bringing sand to
No,
the
but
beach.
he's probably gonna marry
Yeah.
her.
Oh. Well,
I thought they are married. They're not married?
No,
But he's been married
he's,
once,
He's
though.
divorced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Divorced
Yeah.
already. I think. Are they engaged?
oh god,
No, not yet.
God, who gives a
Fucking cares.
fuck?
Well,
God,
why we're
fuck.
talking about it is because Carlie did a damn good job
Yeah.
to get
Oh, yeah.
everything set up.
Carlie's
Yeah.
doing fine.
Hey, Slomar, Carlie's coming for your job, and
Yeah.
she's probably gonna get it too. You.
There
fuck.
was a little bit of gadgets getting plugged and unplugged right now, but it looks like
Gadgetry.
it's going.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going okay.
Yes, I mean, unless my mic got unplugged, but
I think we're doing
What a
good.
travesty.
why don't we do this? Why don't we say which side of the aisle we line up on in terms of Republican and Democrat, and then fight about political ads?
Okay.
Well, before we do that, I mean, like political ads, whether they're pro-Republican or pro-Democrat. I mean, there's so many lately. I don't know if it's just I've been more aware lately, but they're just such pandering fucking bullshit. I'm tired of them, man.
Well, they're on. I mean, it's almost
Tired of them.
exclusively political ads on at night. I mean, they're
Oh, that's it. I know.
Yeah.
I'm watching Family Guy, like, fucking laughing my ass off, and then I hear, Mitt Romney wants to murder
Yeah,
grandmother.
yeah, like fuck
Obama
yeah,
will let you have an abortion when it's has fingers. Like, all
Exactly,
sorts
yeah.
of shit. Like,
it's like nonstop.
It's too much, man. It's fucking overkill.
And it's not. People have already made up their minds at this point. Like,
Precisely.
no, I guarantee there's a lot of undecided people still.
What do you
But-
think? You think it's a large enough percent to make a difference?
or not only that, do you think the commercial is actually going to do it?
Yeah, I think
Like,
this is
fuck
going to be.
Mitt Romney?
I think this is going to be extremely close. To tell you the truth,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like 49-51 type.
Well,
thing.
last I had heard that Florida and Ohio were still up for grabs, which in this stage of the game is pretty uncommon.
Florida's so funny because it's full of old people, which are
Old Democrats
Full.
and a bunch of crazy fucking Christian conservatives.
Oh, see, I was thinking
No,
it
it's
was a bunch
old
of
Republicans.
Yeah, old
man. They got
Republicans.
their money. They,
Yeah, that's what
they
I was
got
thinking.
mine.
I don't know if it's a guilt thing, but if you like in South Florida, the rich people are primarily Democrat.
really.
Yeah,
Really?
that's
Well,
a big
maybe-
voting block down there.
I would have thought it'd be that.
I thought like all up and down like West Palm, Boca. I thought all the old people. I know my family, my mom's family is rich off their asses, and they're all lined up and down that coast, and they're all fucking Republicans big time. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's I mean, actually, I don't want to get into that kind of a political discussion, but I'll say this: I'm registered as a Republican, but I am a libertarian. And they give you an option to be libertarian, but they don't have their shit together. So who wants to be on their
Well,
team?
they're portrayed as a bunch of whack jobs.
They are for the
Maybe
most
they
part.
do have their shit together, but like even that Tea Party movement at the core of it, they had some good ideals, but it kind of went away, and the media portrayed them as a bunch of whack jobs, and the whack jobs were attracted to that movement, and then
Right.
it kind of imploded on itself.
I was hoping that the whack jobs would just go to the Tea Party and leave the normal libertarians alone, but
Yeah.
that doesn't seem to be the case.
No.
So Steamboat Willie, where do you line up?
I've never been a fan of Obama, so I guess I'm going Republican.
I mean, are you a dyed-in-the-wool Republican, or are you just kind of?
Are you voting for the less of the two evils, like a lot of people are doing?
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do again.
But I mean, I'm with you on a lot of fiscal stuff. I agree with Romney, but like the fact that he's batshit crazy Mormon, like I hate religious rights so much, where I'd be willing to pay more to my taxes and like my business, I'm a small business owner, than to vote for some crazy ass religious guy. I hate religion that much, where I'd rather pay more for a guy that's not that whacked out.
Sorry, Dom.
And not only that, like think about all the people who line up with Mitt Romney. Like they say, I've never heard such crazy shit come out of people as like these Midwestern.
All those
like,
people are out of
Christian,
touch, though. Republican and Democrat, they're fucking out of touch, man.
But the people, their constituents, believe what they
whacked
say.
up.
That's
Yeah,
what they.
you're right.
You know what I mean? Like that's scary.
And I think it's funny that the last 2, maybe 3 elections have come down to not voting for who we want, but voting against.
Voting who's going to screw us over.
I don't want this person more instead of I love this person. I don't want this person more.
No, it's lesser of the two
fucking
evils.
weird, man.
There's a
Diarrhea or constipation, vote for one.
I mean, well, obviously that's shitty.
Pun intended.
But yeah, exactly.
Hey, try the fish. Try the fish.
There's someone who lined up who endorsed Romney, who wrote a book, who said that killing your children should be legal because it's legal in the Bible.
Fuck yeah.
Because it would be a deterrent for disobedience.
Fuck yeah.
Just your children or other?
No, like people should be able to execute their own
right.
children.
Yeah, but
Fuck
do that?
yeah.
Closer like
I'm
that.
all for that, man.
Yeah.
Romney, 2012.
In all seriousness, you're not for that, and any normal sane person isn't. That's just fucking ridiculous.
But
there's a lot of stupid. I mean, I don't want to get into the religious talk right now again
Yeah.
because that's like a super special podcast. But there's so much bullshit in the Bible that people can go off of. That's just absurd. That of course in
Absolutely.
today's society that you can't hold a political
But look at the way they live
stance
in the
on.
Middle East. They do live by that.
Yeah,
they
I
fucking
mean-
stone women for like
and look at and look
like
how
showing
showing
their
their
ankles.
ankle or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
and
man.
look how horrible it is.
I agree. I agree. But I'm just
So-
saying it does go on.
And
It's
that's why I'm not
out the
going
realm
to
of
vote for
possibility.
Mitt Romney this time. I can't.
So you're
And-
going to vote for Obama?
As much as, and he even
Are you even voting?
I am voting. I vote every time. Yeah. Even though he signed the NDAA, like the thing where is it a law where American citizens could be detained without
Probable cause.
Without reason.
Probable cause, whatever.
For
exactly.
anything?
For anything.
Who,
Where?
who said this?
It's a law.
No,
Where?
Obama
like an
did?
Yeah,
international.
he signed it into law.
Oh.
So if I'm hanging out in Thailand and the cops come up and say you're coming with us,
No,
that's
they can
that?
do it here. They don't have to give you a trial. They don't have to tell people where. I mean, they can just abduct you
Oh, okay,
indefinitely.
gotcha,
They call
gotcha.
it indefinite detainment. That's like
See, that's
against-
bullshit, too.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
So I'm kind of between like two assholes.
Yeah.
Even though I think the Supreme Court stepped up and struck down the.
That's like Gestapo
indefinite-
shit.
It
man.
really is.
It is.
I mean, I don't know
It's
if they've
big
used it or
government-
what extent they've used that. I mean,
big
this is the
government-
first I'm hearing of
It's
it.
big government bullshit that doesn't need to be
Oh,
fucking here.
I wrote a million letters over that fucking thing. Like
And
a
you're worried
mil-
about the CIA, the Secret Service coming and talking to me?
Yeah.
Fucking.
You want a million letters to who? To what?
to my congressman. I can't remember his name. I mean, I was like, I don't know. I went through a
Did
phase.
you ever get a reply?
Yeah, I did.
Stop
actually.
sending shit, fat ass.
Yeah, like I'm not reading any of these. Stop
I'm
it.
literally seeing your name on here and throwing them away.
Watch this. Delete. Delete.
I'm actually filming myself doing it right now. Check it out.
Yeah. Hey, guess what, Fatso? Fuck you, dear Fatso. Go fuck yourself.
Your congressman.
Yeah.
Republican.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you send a picture of yourself with it?
Does that? Yeah, exactly.
How
I'm,
do you
dude,
know
I'm
you're
like
fat?
squeezing my tits together.
Jesus.
I think that I think we just about covered the political ads.
Well, I didn't hear what Ben was doing.
Well, yeah, he did. Didn't you say that you were?
You said Romney.
No, I didn't.
No.
Absolutely not.
You guys didn't even
I would.
We don't know. Or
I'm
fan-
definitely like at heart a libertarian, but I have no faith in like the Republican or Democrat Party. Like,
Yeah, neither do I.
no fucking
I
way.
think we're all libertarian. I think that's where we're all kind
Less
of
government, bitches.
I'm in favor of a dictatorship.
Well, you may get
They-
one here soon.
You work in the
They
jungle.
Get,
You're
well,
in
they
one.
get shit done.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
get shit done. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
Carlie, what does your young mind think about this? Are you old enough to vote?
Yeah.
I'm 20, asshole. I personally am for Obama
What? Any reason?
because
You
I
fucking
really-
bitch.
because he's got a big dick. Wait, he does have a big dick, right?
Well, he's only half,
he's
so it's
black.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, he's only half.
What do you think that like the second half is black and it's longer than the first half?
Apparently, Lakeland
It's like
was
mine. I
supposed
have
to
a little
the biggest
stripe on
fucking
it, so it's
dong.
like half of it's swirled.
Yeah.
But why? What's your
Lakeland
reason?
was
Just
supposed to have the biggest
because that's what the young
presidential
crowd
He
is
looks
all.
like he's got a big
No,
dick.
because Romney, he changes his platform all the time, depending on what state he's in and who he's talking to.
That's what they all do.
They all do that.
But
Yeah,
Obama
they-
has more consistency, and I've liked what he's done so far. He hasn't totally,
Here's the thing. I understand what people want. When people want change, like it took a good 15, 20 years to fuck up this country. The capitalists did fuck up this country. I mean, that's the greed. It did
Yeah.
fuck up this country. But people want it changed instantly.
Like overnight.
It's
That's
not-
our society.
Yeah,
Instant
I know that. But I mean, has Obama changed it enough where you think another 4 years it's going to change? You know, it's going to get even better.
Well,
Because I
here's-
know personally the housing market's gotten better because I've done some housing, stuff
Yeah.
with my brother and stuff like that. So that's been getting a little bit better. I mean,
Well, don't forget, we also did hit rock bottom. Like anything
Right.
above what we
That's
were
true.
before is like going to be,
that's true.
better.
Well, there's also a sign of like people want the political fighting to stop because I think for the first time in 50 years they said that people want the same party to have the House, the Senate, and the presidency, which is almost never
I
happens.
don't think they always act in the best interest of the country, though.
Of course
they're
they
all such
don't.
self-serving dickweeds.
But at least if we get all one party, I mean, God help us if it's the Republicans, and office, then I think that we can actually move toward some goal. Because there's just the infighting really just all it does is like stall things and make it fucking hard.
While they collect their fat-ass paychecks
Exactly.
and then, convene their session, bullshit.
They need to reverse the term limits for presidents.
Reverse. You
Because-
get 1 year.
Because Bill Clinton would
If we
still
don't
be
see
president
change in
right
1
now.
year.
That's true.
Oh yeah. I would. If Bill Clinton
That
came back
guy-
in, I would vote for Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
was fucking
exactly.
awesome.
I would too in a heartbeat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Slick Willie.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty, and it puts me off to even vote because I mean I know there's that group of people who not voting is a vote, but I don't know if I really believe all that either because it's like you have to vote for the lesser two evils, but why should you if you don't believe in anything either one of them have to say? So I'm almost in that boat right now, but I know that's the wrong thing to do. But it's got me put off so much where I don't want to fucking vote for either one of the
Yeah,
assholes.
it's like the onset of this conversation was political ads. We've been bombarded by just this pandering bullshit, and we're just fucking over it.
And I don't know what's the truth and what's not the truth. Even when I
Exactly.
go online, I really try.
Yeah.
I do research all the time on everything. Like I try
There's
try
no
to
substantial difference between the
Yeah.
two parties. They
Yeah.
both pander, and their
Yeah.
differences are very, very,
very
minute.
little. Yeah.
Well, here I'll say
Pander just
this:
a little bit one side or the other, just to get that little edge.
if Romney loses, it's because of women. Because there does seem to be this weird like Republican thing where they want to take women's rights away for some reason.
Oh yeah, they do. Like
Yeah, I don't
a
get
bunch.
that.
I want
know
to
someone
reverse
who
Roe
already
v.
voted
Wade.
because-
I want to reverse.
If
Roe
they
v.
had like one smart tactician in their thing that said, "Look, man, if you guys just lay off on this fucking abortion and women's rights shit, they probably fucking sweep it."
Probably.
So probably the one thing that's holding them back from that little edge they need.
So stupid to worry about somebody else's fucking life and body. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
I don't get it.
I don't get why we have to play cop with somebody else's body and somebody else's life. Let them do what they want to do as long as it's not hurting you. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
why? I want to hear the reasoning behind it. And I mean, the only
it's
reasoning
God's
is because
will.
it's God's
After
shit.
18 days, there's a heartbeat.
What do you just?
Yeah, I
did
see
you
that
just drive
sign
back
every
from
day going
Ocala
to
today?
work.
Oh God, up and
All the
down
fucking
Florida.
billboards all
Yeah.
the way up to Ocala and Gainesville.
exactly.
Jesus,
it's
the-
worse through southern Georgia.
That little newt-looking thing that's in the fucking room.
Yeah. You know what's there's
Looks like-
there's
looks like
one
Ellen.
like this baby who's like smiling like this, and there's like fireworks behind it, and I'm always like,
Oh yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
like that baby's a fucking wizard. We should have killed it when we had the chance.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna grow up and kill us
Maybe
all.
we should vote for that baby for in 2012.
What the wizard baby? Fuck yeah, wizard baby.
Or Neil
Wizard
Patrick
beat
Harris.
Gandalf in 2012.
Exactly. Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris in 2012. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Nice.
I used to. I remember my wizard sleeve in my ass. Does anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Does nobody remember the wizard sleeve in my ass? Was anybody there for that? No. Okay.
No.
I was running around naked in a hotel room and I didn't shave my butt hair once, and it was poking out of my
Ew.
butt. Like here's my crack. The hair was poking out, and everyone's like, "It looks like a wizard sleeve coming out of your ass."
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd story to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks. Sam.
So is this where we talk about grocery shopping?
Yeah. No, let's talk about the contest,
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
folks. Guess what we got today?
we have
Somebody.
our cinnamon and sugar Pringles and our pumpkin and spice Pringles. We have not cracked them. They're brought in by Lindsay.
is the winner of the contest.
Winner of the contest for a free tattoo.
Congratulations.
Everyone else sucks. You just a free tattoo is right there for you. And you
Lindsay
guys
searched high and low and brought these in.
Yeah.
If you still feel like you want to try to win, send them still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's sample them first, and then
Yeah,
we'll
let's,
find out.
once
Let's
we crack
fucking
those things
these
open.
Want me to help you crack it?
All
You
right,
crack
I'm
one,
opening
okay.
the pumpkin spice ones, and I've been waiting a
I
long
want,
time.
I want the cinnamon sugar ones.
For the record, I don't really like Pringles that much. I
love
know that like you're sitting at home, probably like mentally editing drool coming off my chin while I'm looking at the Pringles all bug-eyed. But guess what? Fat people don't like everything. You fucking assholes. Well, I'll take one too while we're.
Just for posterity.
Yeah, I just want to be a part of the.
Ooh,
Hang
they're
on one
cinnamon sugar, but they still put salt on them like regular Pringles.
They're like a churro.
So they're
Yeah, it's a churro. It tastes just like a churro.
So they're salty and sweet.
The pumpkin flavor is too subtle. I cannot taste the pumpkin.
It tastes
See,
like
I hate that.
it tastes like a potato churro.
These are good. They're mild and churry.
Oh, I
Would
could
like to
taste it.
pass those to the peanut gallery.
They already had some.
Actually, I need a pumpkin spice one if you don't mind.
What
The
about them?
the pumpkin one's kind of pumpkiny, not too pumpkiny.
Isn't this riveting entertainment, folks? We're like chewing and going, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a food review.
Well, we had to try them. I mean, they got sent to us,
Does
and
this
somebody
count for
wanted.
Ben's Bistro this week?
No,
This counts.
Actually, the pumpkin ones aren't bad. They're pretty good.
nah,
They're not
cinnamon.
as revolting
The
as I
cinnamon ones are
expected.
better. So, well, congratulations!
Wow.
Congratulations to Lindsay. So,
That's
in
all
a
you had
future
to do.
podcast, she'll be getting tattooed on air, a free tattoo.
About
Yeah.
2-3 weeks or something.
Or something like that.
Is there a cover to this, buddy?
Yes. 2 or 3 more episodes. Lindsay will be getting tattooed on our podcast.
I wonder where she
Prize.
wants. Did she say where she wants it?
No, I didn't even
Should have
know
like
she
a
was really
phoenix
interested
shooting
in
fire out of
tattoos.
her vagina, like on Ink Masters.
Flames around the nipples.
Yeah, something like that.
That would actually be really cool. So that's awesome. So
Not yet.
hopefully that'll be a good podcast. Getting the tattoo
Yeah.
be exciting.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys want to go with Dear Fatso?
yeah. Why don't we do a Dear Fatso?
Go ahead.
What do we got?
Last week, I was asked if having a tap out sticker on your car makes you a douchebag, and I'm going to go ahead and say universally, yes. No matter whether you train or fight or whatever,
It's an expression of combat.
it sucks. You suck. Take it off your car. It makes you a douchebag. End of story. Anybody else care to weigh in?
You haven't said
Yeah,
one
yeah,
word the whole time. Go ahead, baby. We're
I've said
staring at you.
I've tried to, but
You
whatever.
said hi.
Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, tap out stickers, douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that riveting.
Thanks for the riveting comment, Will. Shit.
Shocking report.
I know there's a couple guys at our gym that have it. I'm all for putting the gym logo, obviously, on your
Yeah.
car, but the tap out logo is just so generic now. I just think
Right.
that there's
Become
nothing.
very watered down.
It's watered down.
And it's
And
generally now.
Don't get me wrong, I love the tap out guys. They're friends of mine and stuff like that. But to put their sticker on my car, I think that's
Yeah, but their training gear sucks now anyway.
douchebaggy.
Well, now they are kind of associated with douchebags because
Yeah.
the whole, like, affliction, tap out, the MMA culture has become kind of known as douchebags.
Hey, I like
Once you go buy their
shirts.
stuff in the mall, you know the game is up. It's just it's generic bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, even the pro, like you said, even the pro fighters. I don't know any pro fighters that actually do that. I don't know any of them
Yeah.
that have tap out on their car or anything like that. Unless they're sponsored full time by tap out, then maybe putting a tap out sticker. I guess if you're getting paid to do something,
Right.
Yeah, of
then,
course.
then that's okay. I think, but 99.9% of the people that do it are just you're trying too hard. You're trying to be too tough. I mean, I understand. I mean, is it just like putting like a Quicksilver thing
Or
on
the
your car
same
for your
thing
Probably.
with
circle?
your
Like if
favorite
you're-
NFL
yeah.
team or favorite baseball team.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but those
if you
don't, like,
compa-
scream, like, tough guy, fight, you know, like...
But that's just the nature of our sport.
It's like
That's what
they're
I'm saying.
just
Though, the
posers.
culture of MMA
But the
is...
thing is, those are the guys who are always getting into fights. You don't really see the fighters getting into fights outside of.
To me, it's like
Occasion.
remember when, like in the late '80s, when if you even looked at a skateboard and you couldn't ride when you were a poser, that's what like having a tap out sticker is. Like you're just a poser.
Yeah. Well, do you think in 10 years from now, tablets it won't be as bad because sport will be so huge it'll be just like putting Cowboys sticker or
No, I think
a Ford symbol on your car?
I have a feeling that it'll
Calvin
probably fit.
pissing on a tap out
Yeah, how
sticker.
douchebag is that? Having a
We should start making
a
those
Ford
now.
or a Calvin
Yeah.
symbol.
Calvin
Yeah.
pissing on a
Stupid
tap
redneck.
out.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid.
I
redneck.
think the tap out will just fizzle out. To be honest with you,
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
It's
I
not
don't think
going
so, man.
anywhere.
I think they'll reinvent themselves in a few years, and
they're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're still huge, man. Everyone buys their shit. Everyone wears their shit.
Look,
Really,
think how
I-
many douchebags are on this planet that are buying that shit.
They don't have to do anything.
There's
There's
a
a billion
ton
dollar
of douche-
corporation.
Well, I think that they're owned by us.
Well, they're bought out,
Yeah,
but
they've been
they're
bought
still
out,
rich.
so-
I respect what they did. Started selling shirts in a parking lot. Like,
Right.
you know, what they turned it into is fucking
Oh,
incredible.
and on a side note with that, everybody and their mom that has these little fight shirts and the millions and millions of new MMA shirts that try to don't do it. It's not worth it.
Oh,
You're
these
wasting
little
all.
startup clothing companies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's way too many.
I had no idea.
You're way too small unless you got $50,000 to give to the UFC to get a sponsorship on fighters. It's not worth it. Do not keep doing it. You're going
It's
to waste
actually
your
even
money.
more than that.
And stop if you're
Well,
gonna do it.
the
Yeah,
initial thing is $50,000, and you got to sponsor the fighter.
Are we
Scotty was
allowed
just
to
saying it was like
mention some of the
100
ones that
now,
have come
100,
through our gym?
150.
You can't
Get on for
half-ass it,
UFC.
that's for
That's
sure.
crazy.
Eh?
What? So who just talked?
Ben asked the question.
I just said, are
So-
we allowed to mention some of the smaller companies that have come through our gym and proved themselves to be kind of knuckleheads?
Are they still there?
No.
Well then, okay. I guess go ahead if they're not still there.
No,
I mean,
I'm
I know.
just like, you know, like the small, like, punchy fight where
Oh yeah, fuck them. Fuck Punchy. Fuck the asshole that started it.
Lover and a fighter,
He owes me.
knuckle nap.
Well,
all these
Lover and a
fucking
fighter
guys,
still
man.
gives us some stuff.
Yeah.
So
Ruckus.
Yeah, and I have to
Ruckus.
say,
Ruckus.
Lover and a Fighter
Ruckus.
has sponsored me in grappling tournaments before. So.
yeah, he's a cool guy. I like
Felt
it.
that
He's
vibrate.
not,
That was
but
good.
he's not trying to like get huge and stuff like that. He's actually just putting out some small stuff and
'Cause
helping out
you know
local
who
fighters.
put out some good stuff, but like you're right, he was swamped. Was Nick Stark? Some of his shit was pretty decent.
Well, the
Revolution.
Revolution XT stuff was
But
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
just it. You have to have a niche. You have to have something new. His stuff
He
looked
jumped
just
in
like
at the wrong time.
it looked all just like the
Looks the
tap out
same
stuff.
as everybody else.
Everything
Skulls
looked
and
skulls, guns,
You know what else?
pit bulls.
Fuck Dead Game. Fuck you, Scotty. How about that? Actually, no. I really like Dead Game
Yeah,
stuff.
dead game stuff is cool, but
Yeah.
but the Punchy, don't ever buy Punchy. I don't think it's even around anymore. But that asshole owes me $2,500.
First of all, the
He's a good
logo was
Punchy.
fucking stupid.
Huh?
The smiley face with the fucking stupid glow. Yeah.
That's
Fuck
retarded.
you, Punchy. How about
Yeah,
that?
fuck you, short little copper fucking freckle motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and the horse you rode in on, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I guess this.
No, the fucking little pony he rode in on because
Yeah.
he's so fucking short.
So I
yeah.
guess this transitions nice into my silverback smash.
Tap or snap, bro.
Shall we go
Tap,
to
snap, or
Yeah,
nap, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
So this silverback smash was for all the MMA peacocks out there.
Peacocks.
I like
The
peacocks.
Peacocking. You're peacocking. You're trying
Oh.
to show your shit.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Got your tail feathers on.
what do you call a female peacock?
A pea hen.
A peak hunt.
Deer tatted up fight gear wearing clit nosed douchebag. I'm not even drinking. First off, I would like to point out the fact that no matter how much tap out or affliction apparel you pile on your cowardly frame, you will never fool anyone into thinking that you can beat the lunch money out of a 7th grader, let alone a grown man. I could understand you found a sale on menacing-looking tribal and barbed wire T-shirts at TJ Maxx. But that doesn't make it okay to strut into any MMA gym and think for a second that you're on the same level as guys who have been training for the better part of their lives. I'm sure you probably think an anaconda choke involves another man's genitals crammed down your fucking throat, and secretly hoping this were the case, you took a few jiu-jitsu classes to find out. But even then, you're not qualified nor warranted to parade around with the kind of attitude that you have.
You okay?
You're smoking those tap-out cigarettes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. First, go ahead and cover up your Chris Lieben sleeve tattoo starter kit with Care Bears and maxi pads so it's crystal clear to everyone who sees what a giant pussy bitch you are. Then go ahead and donate all the tap-out, affliction, team punishment, and whatever other poser gear you've been hoarding since you fell in love with Chuck Liddell's mohawk. Just put it all in a suitcase and FedEx it to some starving fighter in Brazil who fights to feed his family. He, unlike you, trains and fights because he loves the sport. He's not strutting around at a nightclub like some sort of MMA peacock, trying to get attention by fooling people into thinking he has a half set of balls. If it, Jesus, dude.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for the pink mohawk to be in there somewhere.
No, it's not in here. If hearing this upsets you, that was cool. If hearing this
yeah.
upsets you, don't worry. I'm sure there will be another bandwagon trend in a year or two that you can hop on to cover up your insecurities and to look cool. Hopefully, it'll be something like step aerobics, performing fellatio, or something else you're more cut up for. Love, Seth. Oh, P.S. If your wife, girlfriend, or any other female companion becomes pregnant in the future, feel free to bring them by the jungle. There's a pretty good chance it'll look like one of our guys that trains there. We can take some Olin Mills portrait pictures together and send them out around Christmas. You're welcome. You've been smashed.
Nice.
Yeah. Good
That last
job.
part was my favorite. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, if your baby has nice tits, it's probably mine. Sorry.
Well, here's the deal. the guys that wear that shit have hot girls with them all the
Yeah,
time.
there's
Also,
always hot chicks at
Like,
fights.
can we?
Well, no, not just fights, just douchebags that wear that sort of stuff, walking around with
What's the
with
attraction, do
affliction
you
shirts.
think?
Girls like flock to them for some reason. Like think they're badasses.
The broken ones, probably.
Yeah, they're broken. Mentally, they're broken. They might be hot, but they're mentally broken. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's the trade-off.
Yeah.
I'll take that trade-off.
Pull your fucking pants up and turn your hat toward the front, please.
You're always on this pants up thing.
Pull your fucking pants up,
Dude, we
people.
were in Walmart last week, and some dude.
Whoa! Why were you in Walmart?
You guys are shopping
We had
together.
to get
Yeah.
stuff for Sacco's.
What?
My
His
Galactus.
Galactus costume.
Yeah, my glasses.
You went to Walmart to get a glass.
Yeah, we had to
of
steal
wine?
like newspapers and get like
Yeah.
poster board and
You,
spray
sir, are part of the problem.
I'm
I'm surprised there's not. There should be a caption of you in Walmart looking for Galactus stuff. Like
No, I
people
just-
of Walmart.
Check peopleofwalmart.com. Maybe he's on there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, there was some guy
But-
there who was checking out, and he had his pants
Fucking-
like halfway down his thighs, like not just like the back, like the whole
course
thing.
he
like-
did.
Yeah,
What kind of boxers was he wearing?
I don't know.
Were they attractive boxers?
I like when they do that with a belt too. It's like
Yeah. I
really,
think
you
they
have a
were
belt
boxer
and you're
briefs
still
or something.
fucking down past your.
Okay, here's the thing.
but I
with
wanted to go in and punch him right then and
with
there.
the pants thing, say they're making it legal actually in one county to do that.
Coco.
And I don't Coco. Yes,
Brevard,
thank you.
yeah, Brevard.
Okay, so say a guy has his pants down to whatever, and the cop goes, "Hey, that's legal. You pull your pants up." He's like, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to take my pants off." He has boxers on. You take your jeans off, then you got boxers. That's legal. So why would the pants off not be legal, but halfway down be
I think
illegal?
they're using it as that's the kind of law that's like makes it good. It gives the cops probable cause to make a stop on a fucking
So it's basically just
Right.
probable cause to do
Precisely.
some other stuff.
exactly
They
to
can
stop
start
someone
rocking
in the
their
first
pants.
place.
That makes sense. See, that makes more sense to me if it's
Because they
just
can profile
they can
without
pro-
saying they're profiling.
yeah,
Right.
Good. I like profile. I'm all for profiling.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Profile the
Profiling
fuck
is
out of
the
everybody.
best
Yeah.
thing ever.
Hey, guess what? If there's been like a massive donut caper, I don't mind if you pull me over because I know that I'm probably a suspect.
Yeah, I don't care.
so, yeah.
Seriously, I would do the same thing. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting pulled over if what kind of
That's why they have all these weird little laws, though. Like I
Windshield
can't, like
bandit.
I pulled this car, a group of guys over because they were black. No, I pulled them over because there's a little tiny ass tail light out, or the license plate light, right? Or because there's in California you can't have anything hanging from your rearview mirror. There's my probable cause. I pulled them over for a vehicle violation, even though I really pulled them over
And they-
because they was black.
Yeah, and they were all black, weren't
They
they?
have- yeah, but they have their,
Yeah.
you know,
Wait,
What kind of
are you saying
ticket-
you did this?
no, absolutely not.
What kind of fine do you get for being black in California?
About $60.
That's not bad. They've come a long way since civil rights.
Okay, next.
Yeah, moving on.
So I'm going on a trip.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the whole thing. Is this whole UFC
To
talk? Is
Cali,
you're actually
Cal-
going to be spending time at the UFC?
Yes, the next UFC what is it? 150 what?
154. Yeah.
St. Pierre's return.
It's 154, I believe.
154. I don't keep track.
So you're going out to train with Tom for a couple weeks before the fight.
I am going out to train with Tom Muller. I leave in a few days.
Where are you going to train at?
Providence, Rhode Island.
You guys aren't going into Boston to any of the other gyms he hits?
Yeah. Well, I'm going there to stay at his house where he lives, but then he travels to Boston and to other gyms out there.
Are you gonna
Boneyard.
Are you gonna hang out with Peter
Boneyard.
Griffin while you're there?
Boneyard. Who? Sorry.
With Peter Griffin while you're
And
there?
Quahog.
It's funny because no one really makes a big deal of that. I think it's huge that's where
Yeah.
Peter Griffin lives, and no one there's no
Right.
like Family Guy stores or nothing like that. I
I
would
think
like.
I'd be all over it.
You're gonna
Oh
go to the
yeah,
beer-
that would try to like make money off at the city.
You
Like,
go down to the
There
Clam and
is
have
no
a beer.
city of Quahog,
yeah,
though.
I would open up a fucking bar that says the Clam.
Yeah,
Like, that's awesome.
I would put Peter Griffin on the Rhode Island dollar.
Same thing with South Park, Colorado. They actually do make a big deal. They have like
Yeah, they have all sorts of stuff out there in South.
I don't think there's a Quahog, Rhode Island, though, is there?
Probably not,
I don't think there is.
oh yeah, maybe not.
but it doesn't matter. It's still Rhode Island.
Still Rhode Island.
Yeah.
It's still cool. I would make some sort of I would make a street called Quahog or something like that. Then
Yeah.
put fucking
Faux
stores
hog.
on or something like that. It'd be amazing. But what I'm not looking forward to, I love the cold, but it's supposed to be rainy and cold.
Ugh,
For a
that's
couple
like
times.
Sweden.
It was like that.
Like Sweden, yeah. So I'm not looking forward to that. If it would have snowed out there, I would have been stoked. It's supposed to be high 40s, low 30s or something like that.
So are you guys going to train a couple times a day before the fight, up to the fight?
Yeah,
or-
he trains normally 2 a days till about 7 days prior to the fight. Then he goes to 1 a days for a couple of days, I think. So we're gonna be training pretty much the whole time we're out there, except for the last 4 or 5 days. So 4 days before his fight, we're gonna take a drive. We're driving to Montreal.
Yep.
That's where the fight is,
Montreal's awesome.
which is like a 4-hour drive. He said.
oh yeah, it's awesome.
Is it a good drive?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's beautiful. Actually, you're going to go right up through Vermont. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get some maple syrup.
Oh, he's all about maple syrup.
When you
though.
get up there, have some fucking poutine.
some what?
Poutine.
It's called.
Is that code for vagina?
No, it's
No.
food. It's
French
a type of
fries
food.
with
Like fries,
cheese
curds,
curd
and gravy.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh no! Wait, I think they serve that at McDonald's. That stuff up there.
I don't know.
I think they do because it's like a
You can get it everywhere though. It's really
It's like
fucking
their
good.
national dish or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder there's fat fucks out there.
They're not fat. They're all slim.
Out there?
In Toronto, in
Montreal,
Montreal, yeah, man, they're all fit, man.
All right.
You'll
I'm
see.
thinking of North Carolina. Totally different.
Oh well,
There's egg people out there.
egg people.
That's what I call them. Egg people. Fucking look like eggs.
Sacoville.
Sacco. Sacco.
You know what? In Italian, I found out sacco means bag.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
It's pretty fucking funny.
I mean, it does. It almost translate. Like you just cut the sack.
well, I heard those guys,
Oh, yeah,
the
sack.
Italian guys that come into the gym. I actually heard him use it in a sentence because I told everyone to go on the bag and hit, and he has to translate for his friend. He's like, no, blah, 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 sacco. I'm
Would
like,
they come over and like punch me in the fucking stomach?
Yeah.
Poof. No, that's sacco.
You want me to go punch this fat guy? You?
Hey, what's the matter for you?
Que cosa? So yeah. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to going out there and training with Tom. It should be a good time. It should be interesting stories when I get back.
Oh yes.
So, are you guys renting a motorboat to get you through New York, or what are you doing there?
Huh?
Because it's underwater.
It's all
You're gonna drive
ebbed and
through it?
abated by now, man.
Oh, you don't think that's done by now?
I mean,
That was in New York City. Upstate New York
yeah,
shouldn't
well,
be
you
that
guys
bad.
will be fine.
I hope so. I didn't ask Tom how it was though, so I don't think it's flooded. Or
maybe you
anything
do it
like
like Tom Sawyer. You could just float up to Montreal in a fucking one of those flat boats.
that. That would be nice.
With N-word Jim.
yeah, exactly. With inward Jim
That'd
or
be-
inward Tom.
That'd be comfortable. I know.
Yeah.
I've been to Montreal one time, and you know what I noticed out there a lot? Like all the bars, hookah bars are
And you can
super
smoke
popular.
weed in them.
Really?
Well, they're
Yeah.
not smoking weed; they're just smoking hookah. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it was all hookah.
What's-
But there's literally hookah, like a strip of bars. They're all hookahs.
What's that jelly tobacco they smoke? What's it called?
Jelly tobacco?
Yeah, it's like this. Like it comes in a jar.
You just want jelly, you fat
no,
fuck.
No, it is. It's like it's got the consistency of like of jelly.
I don't want to smoke it. I want to
Yeah.
eat it.
I've never heard of it.
I've heard of what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, but I don't know what it's called.
That's what they don't smoke like regular tobacco.
No.
No, it's like that flavored tobacco.
Odd.
Yeah. Remember when you bought a fucking hookah and we smoked it like once?
I
and it
lost that
broke?
in the divorce. I like that thing. It tastes good. I love hookahs.
Are there
Like,
any never got
sitting
into-
out in the cool weather, like
We
with
never
a
got
flavored
to smoke
hookah.
it right.
Are there any in Orlando?
Yeah, there's
I can
one
go
right
buy
down
one.
the
I
street.
want to get another one because I
There's one
love
right
the taste
downtown.
of hookah.
That's right.
That's
yeah,
right down the
that
street
above
from
the.
Casey's. It's right next
It's
to
above the
Vane.
hookah store.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dude,
On Court Street.
I love hookahs because you don't inhale the smoke, so you're not
Yeah,
getting it in
it's-
your lungs.
it's tasty.
You just
It's very
tasting it.
smooth too.
Yeah,
the
it's smooth.
smoke.
It's cold too because you're going through the cold water.
You're still inhaling it.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to inhale hookah smoke.
It's nice and
Yeah,
cool.
you
It's
are.
like a cigar.
Yes, you are.
I don't.
You are.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
I've
you
heard
are.
that you aren't.
No, you're just
You
supposed
are.
to puff on it.
I've done it.
It's like smoking. It's
Is
like
there any way
smoking
to
out
look
of
that
a
up?
bong. It's the same thing.
Can you
That's
look
why
that up
it's
on the
cool.
computer? Or is that
It's much smoother.
If it's gonna
right? Are you supposed
yeah.
to inhale hookah smoke?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Well, I mean, if like the thing is though, what if it fucks up the podcast?
Oh
Don't
god,
touch it, Zinker.
Yeah.
will that mess up the podcast?
Hey, mother.
Let Pat do it on
Yeah,
his
just
phone.
let Pat do it on his phone.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think you're supposed to inhale though. I think it's just
Yeah.
like a cigar. You're not supposed to inhale it. God, all those people in the Middle East would be dead by now if that's
Yeah.
the case. They'd be dying
You'd
like
hope so,
crazy.
wouldn't
They
you?
smoke opium out of their hookahs.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
you're supposed to inhale that. I know
Hookahs.
that.
Like opium and butt hash is I think what they
Butt
smoke.
hash.
Yeah.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, butt hash.
Or is it butt jelly?
Yeah. But yeah,
That
butt
special butt jelly they smoke over there.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, has it deteriorated into pee-pee and poo-poo jokes?
It really
already?
has
What
at this
the
point.
fuck happened?
Because it's like we want them to hurry up and do the thing, but then we can't really move on unless they do. So
Well, look it up.
yeah.
Well, I'm going on record and saying by next week I'll have a hookah here,
Well, good.
and I'll get a better one that doesn't break because that one broke right away.
Yeah, it really did. Like
That'd be
we were
nice
like,
to
So if
just
it broke,
set
then what's
right
the
I had a
cost
three.
of it?
I had a
Now
three
while
hose
we're
hookah.
fucking doing the podcast?
I had a 3-hose hookah. Like it had 3 hoses. It was pretty good. But the little
Yeah.
balls in it that where the smoke came through.
Yeah.
Like
You
got
have an answer
jammed.
coming up right here.
Or-
Yeah.
But it got jammed or something like that, so it broke. But
yeah, I was actually pretty disappointed about that because the hookah was exciting.
I like hookahs better than cigars, and I
much
like
was
smoking
it?
cigars. It was expensive. It was like $250.
Did we ever-
Like a real
Did-
good hookah.
did we
is
ever
expensive.
smoke weed
Like,
out of
it's
it?
super
I spent like
expensive.
$250.
God damn.
Yeah.
And you can spend more. That depends how like
Yeah.
the glass.
You can get
and the
extravagant
hoses
ones.
and everything like that.
Yeah.
Extravagant.
Did we ever smoke weed out of it? Not that we ever did, but did we?
I honestly don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we did either.
The Phantom has, but
Yeah.
The Phantom Menace. Last time I smoked weed was it was with me and you.
Yeah. Well, we flipped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was that?
What do you mean
years?
flipped out?
It was
All right,
New
dude,
you
Year's.
we
wanna hear what
flipped out
somebody's answer
bad.
was here for
Tell
the
me.
inhaling of the hookah
Wait,
smoke?
wait. We flipped out. It was
New Year's Eve.
4 New Year's Eves ago.
Yeah.
I put an entire ounce of hardcore good weed inside a brownie mix, and we ate half of it.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude.
and we lost our shit. Like
I went insane. I tried to go to the hospital. I was begging my wife at the time to take me to the hospital.
you know what's awesome too?
I was
though?
in bed. I was fucking slamming the pillow on my head. I thought I was 8 years old in my grandma's house. When I walked into my house, I was fucking gone. I tripped. It was fucking insane. I haven't
my
touched it
God.
Like
since.
we were laughing hysterically.
Seth need new diaper, mommy. Fucking talking all
I
baby
thought I was
talk,
8 in
freaked
my
out and
grandma's
shit.
house.
His ex-wife would put out this stupid vegetable spread, and Seth
Oh,
yeah. Remember, you're like, "Thanks, Leslie." Everybody wanted the fucking. I can't remember what you said.
I said something so funny, and me and Sacco laughed.
And a fucking booger flew out of my nose. And then we started laughing about that, and then all of a sudden Seth's eyes just went like wide. He's like, and then fucking marched out of the house like a fucking maniac. And then Leslie ran after
I was in
him.
the middle of laughing, and then I fucking hit me like I'm freaking the fuck out. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and just left.
So we all follow him out, and you see Seth driving off, like ripping the fucking disco ball out of his Hummer.
I had a disco-
God damn it! Like, you can see it getting thrown.
I had a disco ball in my Hummer. I put a disco ball up there, and it was fucking going around, and I just fucking ripped because I was tripping out. So I was like, ah! I took it and ripped it down, ripped my whole ceiling down, threw it in the back of the car. Leslie was driving. I wasn't driving.
No, I thought it was you.
No, I was in a passenger seat. Let's see when
We could hear you though. Go, no, just, God damn it! Like, it's just have the thing like ripped down off the ceiling.
Oh, that was not a good
Hash
night.
brown.
That was an awful night, actually.
Horrible.
Well, I think I know how we could do is have some fun around here.
If you
Bake
you
him some
spike
fucking
me,
half brownie and
I'll
we'll-
chop
You,
you in
you,
the
will,
neck.
you will kill him with a hash brownie.
Yeah.
What kill
All
him?
right. What's the?
The buzz is way more intense than, than
fuck
smoking
that.
weed.
What about a pot brownie?
No,
Same
that's what I
thing.
just.
I want to
flipped
see
down
all
on.
this hilarity, though,
It's
man.
not hilarious. That's me insane. That's me, my brain bleeding, saying, "What are you doing?" I thought it was God talking to me, and I don't believe in God.
And the overwhelming response on one of the hookah things is most people do inhale.
Idiots.
For a
Yeah,
second,
that's
it says it
stupid.
right here.
I don't like doing that.
It says most, so some don't.
I don't.
Some take it and blow it right out, but most people say that they inhale it.
So it's like a
Minimum of 1
spit or
second.
swallow type of thing.
I also looked it up, and it said that it's almost impossible not to inhale some
A
small
little.
amount.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's with anything. Like even a cigar, it's impossible
Right.
to do that. But
Yeah.
man, whatever. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
either.
a healthy individual. I eat apples and I don't inhale my hookah.
This body's a temple.
Bravo, bravo.
Grocery shopping, buddy.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love grocery shopping. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Okay, we're trying to we had no way to segue into grocery shopping because we wanted to talk about grocery shopping, and with the hookah, I don't think there is
Yeah.
any sort of segue. But I just want to put on the record that for the longest time ever, I've always wanted a job at the Publix deli.
Yeah,
That's-
you
Talk to
said-
Grindle.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want a fucking job at the
I do.
Publix deli.
I do.
He really does.
See,
he
I
talks
said
about
that.
it
We need
constantly.
I've talked
somebody
about
in
this
the
for
Publix deli
years.
over by us.
Like he really wants to.
Ever since I was a little kid, it's been nostalgic going to Publix or just a grocery store with my mom. And for some reason, it just looks like so much relaxing
It's
fun
gonna
back
lose
there.
that nostalgia the second you get some angry fucking customer wanting you to slice their shit fucking 20 fucking times.
But I'm gonna ask him to like just work like that slow guy does at the other bank. That guy was like, "Hey, Seth," with the glasses.
chicken?
That fries chicken in the back. I want to be in the back, just stocking
Frying
meats,
chickens?
hanging out with all the old ladies. That's fun to me. That seems like such a great retirement job. That's what I want to do, and that's why I like going to the grocery store because I get to hang out.
I'd never do like a big shopping. I go for each meal. So I
Yeah,
call
me
Publix
too.
my refrigerator because I like going. I like pawing around and look at all the food. So I'll go like 5-6 times a week.
pawing around.
I shop like I'm foraging.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? I do I like big shopping.
Really?
I go once a week. Fucking load the cart up, $150.
Oh man,
It's so nice doing it like that.
I just
Get it all done at once.
No,
I don't have a much
Man,
of a
but I-
life, Seth. So it brings
Publix-
me joy to go there once a day.
But I like getting my
Machinery
shit
at
cooked.
Publix.
Like on Sunday, I like
But shopping
cooking.
is
rather
such a
nice,
pleasure
too.
at Publix.
Well, Pat always goes to Freshfield Farms, and that
For those of you that don't know what Publix is, if you're not from the southeast area, Publix is the most amazing grocery
Grocery
ever.
It
store.
really is.
It sucks everywhere else. I'm sorry.
I'll tell
Anyone
you-
else that's lived here, that's moved everywhere else, they miss Publix.
I'll tell you what
Cubics.
though, Giant Eagle in Pittsburgh is actually pretty good.
Giant Eagle. I like the
Giant
name.
Yeah.
Eagle.
Yeah.
That sounds atrocious.
It's like a upscale grocery store. They have
Upscale.
like a massive like world of beer selection,
Well, that's kinda
charcuterie, and
Charcuterie?
What? What's charcuterie?
Fuck is that?
it's like the
Charcuters?
No, it's like how you smoke and cure meats, like that type of thing. Like,
Or they got meats hanging on string. In
yeah,
there?
like it's like I mean they do everything.
Like ducks and pigs at
Like
a Chinese restaurant.
Deer,
Yeah, ducks.
deer legs, and they have
Oh.
venison.
That sounds
I mean,
good.
That's what charcuterie is. It's like curing and smoking meat.
How do you spell that?
Oh, I can't.
SHARK cootery.
Yeah, no, it's CH, I think. But,
Cooter?
Oh, excuse
But
me.
they have like
Charcuterie?
yeah,
Chark.
yeah,
Chark?
Whatever.
charcuterie.
I never heard of the word.
Shark
I'll
or
look it up.
shark?
And I'll research
You know
it
what
later.
grocery store fucking sucks is Whole Foods.
Yeah.
What are you nuts? Why?
Yes, fuck Whole Foods.
Overrated. Overpriced.
I'll tell you this.
It's overpriced, yes, but it has a really good
When you
beer selection, and it has.
Does it have a good beer selection?
Yeah, I think it has a really
It's
good.
got a
beer
really
selection.
good
Really
micro-
Most Whole
natural
Foods,
peanut
not the
butter
one,
selection?
not the one by us, but the other one.
The other one I know is on Aloma.
Okay, no, that's a small one.
Yeah.
Most Whole Foods now, about 80% of them have a brewery inside there, and you sit and have a bar inside. There's a bar inside.
Where's
there.
another one?
on iDrive.
I drive. No, not
Sand
I drive.
Lake.
Sand Lake.
That's right.
Sand
That's
Lake.
right.
Sand Lake. But a lot of them do now have their own brewery, and their meats. I love their meats. Their meats is
See-
what I would go for only.
Like they don't.
They have organic
my
grass-fed beef that's
they're
humanely
gen-
raised, so that's why I like
And
the meats.
humanely killed, apparently.
Well, the only good thing,
They're
good thing
lulled
about,
into a slumber and then
Like
like
conked on the head.
I've been to the
On
Aloma
the
one a
head.
few times, and I don't really need to go back. It's too crowded, too overpriced.
Sometimes it gets crowded in there.
people
yeah.
in there are very, very pretentious.
Yeah, they're pompous.
yeah, they really are.
I noticed that.
But I like going in there and,
And
I
they're
can
all
pompous
fat.
myself.
Oh, what is this? Your finest peanut butter, sugar free.
Yeah, bottom's tooth was in there actually. Have you ever gone in Whole Foods?
Yeah,
Really?
For what?
for buffalo.
Yeah, they have ground
Yeah.
buffalo in there.
Well, they
Buffalo
do.
wings.
No, buffalo, like buffalo meat.
Buffalo Bill.
No, if you,
Brum-bums.
I'll tell you, the only other good thing about Pittsburgh is like everything is fresh. You don't need Whole Foods because all these hobby farms, they kill their own cattle and they raise their own vegetables. So there's like a farmer's market fucking everywhere.
And
Really?
everything
See,
costs
that's
one
cool.
straw penny.
What's that?
And everything costs one straw penny.
Yeah, one straw penny.
See, that's really cool that they have like all the local meats and the fish and stuff like that. I like that. I wish there was more. of
Do you
that
like
here.
Freshfield Farms?
Yeah, I like Freshfield. I go.
You can
I
get
went
a
there
lot of
before.
food there for very
I've got
little
an
money.
entire. I had a pig roast. I had a
Yeah, I
pig
remember
roast
that.
once. I went to Freshfield, ordered an entire pig with the head and all. It was kind of gross,
It
but
made it hurt
I had
my
a big
feelings,
cook. I had a big
actually.
smoke out there.
The
At my
clientele
house.
there on
It
a
was
Saturday
awesome.
or Sunday
You
afternoon
can
is
buy a
little
month's worth of
desired,
food
but-
there for $50.
Remember the earless guy who got drunk and tried to bite Vanessa's ankle?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a. It was called a redneck smoke party or something like that. So I had a cookout, big smoker, giant smoker, had to be pulled in on a trailer, and the guy that brought a guy with no ears, like literally no ears.
Like cauliflower ears?
no,
or-
like
they were
gone.
so they were gone from cauliflower. I think you got
There's
like,
like- yeah.
suspect cauliflower. They fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. So he got wasted and he started hitting on one of Tom Lawler's girlfriend, Vanessa. And he started like nipping at her ankles, like grabbing her, stuff like that. And the guy that brought the cooker had to kick him out.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, I'm so sorry. He was like kind of half retarded.
Yeah.
He was like apologizing. It felt really bad.
Speaking of retarded, remember Alex showed dressed up as Annie because he didn't know what a redneck was?
Oh yeah, our Russian friend. So we're all dressed
Oh, shit, man.
we're all dressed in overalls and like farmer hats and shit like that. Our Russian friend didn't know what a redneck was, so he came dressed as Annie
Little orphan Annie.
from Little Orphan Annie. I was like, "What are you doing, man?" Ah shit, I didn't. He has a lisp too.
Yeah.
I shit, I didn't know what a redneck was. I thought red. Annie's red. I was dressed in Annie.
Hasn't someone done that to him before? Like said, like we're having some kind of costume party to just tell him that, and everyone else is normal, and he shows up all dressed up. I think he's been burned like that before, if I remember correctly.
I don't know, but
Well,
he's
no,
think
2
so.
weeks ago he dressed up as Captain Communist.
I like Alex.
Yeah, Halloween he was Captain Comedy.
Alex is cool.
That was pretty cool. Actually.
he used to get drunk and shoot his 45 off in his backyard at a party.
Used to, he still does that.
I haven't been to a party at his house in
Do you remember last 4th of
Simpson.
July? When
Yeah,
he was,
yeah.
When he was shooting
Yeah.
bottle rockets
Yeah.
off in the house?
yeah.
Shoot bottle rockets off the house, throwing mortars at everybody.
He gets
Like
a little
hit his
crazy.
goats.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that kind of party.
Have you ever eaten goat?
Yeah, curry goat. It's
I like
good.
it.
Was
Is
it
that
when
at what?
Alex fucked?
Is that at a grocery store? Is that at?
Well, how do you think
Yeah,
he
you can
categorizes
get
the
it at
meat?
some butchers.
If you go down Silver Star, there's a bunch of Caribbean restaurants that serve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I mean,
It's
I
like
would eat it,
beef. That's what it tastes like.
yeah, goat is good.
Curry goat, man.
Yeah.
What's the average? What do you normally pay when you go to a grocery store? Like how much you spending? $50, $100,
30.
With the
Really?
price
30? Oh, you do a little shopping.
Yeah,
though.
I do a meal at a time.
the price of a Publix sub and a Sam's Choice Diet Cola.
Really?
Yeah.
Downgrade to Sam's Choice Diet Cola?
Well, it's like I
Why
like
don't you get the fountain drink?
well because it's 99 cents for a 2 liter.
I remember my mom's bills every time I went with her when I was younger were in the 300s every single time.
300s?
That was
Like,
back
she
in
had
the day.
3 kids.
Yeah.
So her cart.
You
She had
probably
2
like
carts.
5 shopping carts.
She had 2 carts full of shit like every single time, and I was a fat fuck. So I ate all the food. I didn't know anything,
Yeah.
about money and shit. So I was eating. I feel bad now, like all the food that I ate, and
Maybe you should send her a Publix gift card.
yeah, maybe I should.
Sorry for all the
I
years
remember
of
just-
eating out of house
Tis
and
the
home.
season.
Yeah, I remember just at like midnight coming, like getting out of my room, just going into the fridge and just eating all sorts of shit that she had in there. I was such
And
a
what's
fat-
changed?
Nothing's changed, obviously, but now I just feel bad about it because my mom spent so much money on all that food, and I killed it. Hope my kids don't do it. I'll beat the shit out of my kids if they do that.
Yeah.
They're limited to a certain amount of calories.
Like
I'm not having fat
padlock the
kids.
fridge.
Yeah, I will. And then as you open it, there'll be pictures of skinny kids in there. And be like, you're not getting any.
Yeah.
If you get bigger than that, you're on a diet.
Or like a pig
I don't-
winking.
Yeah, a pig winking. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of like diets and weight, I think that I think there's too many fat kids now. So I think
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good
kind
thing.
of offensive.
Yeah, I think that's real. It's child abuse to feed your kid all that fucking bullshit and refined sugars, refined carbs, and be fat like that. I think
Honey
it's
boo boos.
disgusting.
High fructose corn syrup.
This is the part where I don't really say much.
Well, when you were younger, did your mom and dad feed you all that shit? Did you not know better?
No, they made dinner every night. It was like a regular meal.
Like regular meal, as in what?
Like
Did something happen to you
like
as a child? That
like an
turned you-
entree, like a vegetable, that kind of stuff. I don't
We've
know.
seen what happens when you're presented with a vegetable.
Yeah.
The broccoli incident.
Yeah, what happened
Yeah.
to you with vegetables when you were younger? Did carrot get stuck up your nose or some shit?
No, I don't know what it like. I don't
Raped.
like whenever I could. I mean, when I like, you had to eat what was on the fucking table. I remember that. Like, there was no like, oh, I don't like this. You fucking ate.
I think every
what was
kid
there.
had that though. You had to
Like,
clean
I
your
mean,
plate before you got up.
Up till the time I left my fucking house, like as an adult.
Really?
Well, that's
Yeah,
taking
there
it
was,
a little
like-
too
So what
far.
did you do to get chubby? What did you just eat a lot of
Stopped.
shit?
Just like I started drinking a lot. Like
Public subs and General
partying.
Tso's chicken.
No.
Shit, like-
when you were younger, like kid, like 8, 9,
no, when
10.
I blew up, it was because when I started drinking. Like
Alcohol?
yeah, like
No.
every fucking day. Every day at school, senior year, we were drinking because we had fake IDs, so we would get drunk like every day.
Really?
And I remember that's when like I put on like 100 pounds easy doing that
Holy shit!
because I
That's all
stopped.
from
I
drinking.
stopped weightlifting on the weightlifting team and just started partying more, and then just like got
really?
fat. Yeah.
Well, partying's way more fun than weightlifting.
So I went. Well, yeah, I went from like 200 pounds to almost 300 pounds that year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow! All from fucking alcohol. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
From
yeah,
beer.
alcohol's
I mean, we
crazy
drank-
fattening.
We drank a
Well,
ton,
it's
like,
sugar.
a ton of beer. I mean, tons of beer.
Were you a big kid, Will? Steamboat Willie?
No, I was actually pretty skinny when I was in high school.
Well, how'd you get so big then?
Sitting behind a desk working and
Wow.
eating the same that I do now.
Well, you also,
did
when
that.
you're in that accident, you weren't able to exercise either, right?
I actually lost a lot of weight from the accident because I couldn't do anything.
Oh.
Because you couldn't eat either.
Like, yeah, I couldn't get. I mean, I couldn't move. I mean, broke my back and my leg. I mean, it just sucked to get up, so I just didn't.
So you were in shape all through high school and pretty much in college. So
Well,
this is-
college, during the summers, I got fat because I'd just go home and drink and work and
So alcohol's been the common culprit here.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but then when the wrestling season started, I lost like 40 pounds just working out.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been a big fan of puking. To tell you the truth, it really does work.
Yeah.
Go to all you eat buffet, gets
I
too
hate
big.
it though. Man.
I barfed after we went to that
Feels
Chinese
shitty.
buffet.
Yeah, you feel like shit until you puke. Is that what you're saying, or it
Yeah.
feels shitty to puke?
Yeah, if
No,
your
it feels
body's
shitty
like,
too,
fuck
puke.
this,
Oh yeah,
then
of
get
course.
rid of it.
But I mean, as long as you don't do it a lot, there's a good balance you could have.
Yeah, but to make yourself too puke on purpose.
Yeah. What?
Tastes
Yeah.
Tastes
What if
good
that
going
feeling
down. That's what I
sucks?
paid for, to taste it.
I tried doing that one time
Not
to cut weight for wrestling.
sustenance
and
and
it
nutrition.
sucked.
Oh, really? You try to puke to
Yeah.
cut weight for wrestling? Interesting.
I mean, once I know that I'm going to puke, I want to get it out of the way, so I try to make myself puke.
I think more kids should be puking. I'm
Yeah.
putting it out there. I don't care. I'm an asshole.
How about more
Makes
kids
me
should be
wonder,
just
like,
outside
if like
playing?
what snacks parents
Okay,
are
oh, yeah.
giving their kids.
Okay, if they don't play and then they're not fucking getting enough exercise, which they should be, the second best thing is to
So
puke.
you're advocating kid puking.
Yes,
Kid bulimia.
As long as you're, the only reason bulimia is bad is because you're not getting enough nutrients and stuff because you're getting it up and it wears on your esophagus. If you're taking
Yeah,
some,
it rots your teeth.
if you're
And
taking,
rots your teeth
if, you're
out,
ta-
yeah.
if you brush your teeth right afterwards, you rinse your mouth and you take your multivitamins, you're fine.
There you go, kids.
And you don't suffer from body
Silverback
dysmorphia.
tip of the day.
Yeah.
Brush your
Silverback
teeth
tip of the day.
Brush
Brush your teeth after
and take
you
your next
your
meal.
lunch.
take your multivitamin after you puke. You take the multivitamin.
there
You don't
you
want to
go.
take the multivitamin and
'Cause
puke
then
it
you-
up.
Then you lose the nutrients.
It's pointless,
Yeah, I see
exactly
it. It
right.
Went over my head.
Well, you remember you saw Super Size Me, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
When he went to all like the schools and show what the schools were feeding the kids and stuff. I mean,
That is pretty disgusting.
has stuff changed since that movie? I wonder.
I don't
I
know,
remember-
Carlie, you're the last one in high school.
Yeah.
You're the last one in high school.
What kind of food did they have in high school?
Shit, right?
Oh yeah, I
We
never
had
ate
cheese
at my
rolls.
school. It was horrible.
What did they serve though? Like,
It was like the box pizza.
Oh, that sounds
Ding
so
Ding
good.
Pizza.
Oh, the rectangle pizza.
Rectangle
it's the
So
same shit
good.
they
That
had
was
when
still
we were
half
in high
frozen when you
school.
bit into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like chicken fingers that
God damn, that
weren't really
sounds good.
chicken.
So nothing's changed since we were in high school,
Right.
basically.
So bad. Now I feel good about what we did. I brought Smoothie King into the high schools and gave him some healthy stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
How'd that go?
There's nothing healthy about a smoothie
Fuck
king.
off. Yes, huh?
You ever
As
seen how
long
much?
as-
You ever seen how much sugar and all that bullshit that's in one of
That's
those?
what I was about to say. You get it, make it skinny, and there's no sugar in it.
But then there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
there's
like
all
going
sorts
to
of good
McDonald's
stuff.
and getting a fucking salad.
Yeah, but you still
Yeah.
taste the smoothie.
I mean, the options there, I guess. But
Yeah, it's
Hey,
options.
Nail, meet the hammer.
What?
He just nailed it. Perfect.
What? There's no point because you tasted them, and they taste fine without sugar.
They're okay. I mean,
They were amazing. The peanut butter chocolate
they're
one.
amazing now.
I've always thought they were amazing. I wouldn't
I
have
read
gone
a
into
thing-
business if I didn't think it was amazing.
No, I think that you were like, "There's a health craze coming, and I'm gonna be at the top of the wave."
they said one of those chocolate peanut butter cup smoothie things was equivalent to
You're
eating,
talking about
like,
the chocolate Elvis, but that's something totally. That's not
it
smoothie.
was equivalent to eating like 15 or 20 peanut butter cups.
Really?
Oh god
It
damn.
was that disgusting.
Can you just like pour the peanut butter cups into a blender
Yes.
and then yeah?
I have a
Like chocolate
Vitamixer. You
syrup
can
and, like,
totally
ice
do that.
cream. Yeah.
You got a Vitamixer? Those
Yeah.
things are like $600.
I know they're expensive.
How much did you pay for it?
Free.
Did you?
How'd you get it for free?
Did you fish it out of a
A
pond?
friend of mine, her friend, they had this kid with cancer, so they had to fucking liquefy everything for him. And
Oh,
then,
you're eating cancer food?
shut up! I'm not done talking.
Did
But
the kid? Did you steal from the kid that died?
Yeah.
Can I finish my story?
Did you pull it out of the pond when you were fishing today?
He died, and they gave her 2 of them, and she offered me one.
Oh, God! Is this a ghost inside of
Yeah,
it?
exactly. That's what I would be worried about.
Jesus
Being that I had my fucking Slurpee haunted by a cancer baby.
Jesus Christ!
Well, you were telling a story, Ben. Sorry.
My story's over.
I was gonna ask to buy it off you, but I don't want to be haunted for the rest of my life. I don't want to be cursed.
Fucking Casper coming
Make
out of their
it
shit.
better, mommy.
Hit puree! No, I want to play the violin. So, last thing on our.
I'll never get to drive a car. Sorry, that
That's
was
so
over-
horrible.
yeah.
So, moving along, did you hear? I'm sure everyone heard. I asked like we don't know this already. Disney bought Star Wars.
Good.
Really?
Now all these fucking nerds will shut up because it was like this thing where they would like rag on George Lucas, like, "Oh, you raped my childhood."
Now they're gonna rag on Disney.
Yeah, like, what do you want? The guy did everything he possibly could. He gave you what, 6 movies, 1 million animated series, 1 trillion books, and that's not good enough for you.
That's probably
nerds?
why he sold it to Disney. He's like, I'm done with these fucking nerds, man.
Here's the deal. He sold it to him for $30 billion.
Yeah, good. Good for
$30
George
billion.
Lucas, man.
That's ridiculous. No,
George
fuck-
who?
Yeah, good for him, but I hate
Fucking
him. He's a
disappear off the
fucking
face of
asshole.
the earth now with
That's
that
almost
$30
Bill
billion.
Gates.
No,
money.
no, but he's still going to be
Like a
a
consultant.
Creative
consultant,
director,
a creative
yeah.
director, something like that for it. So, but when you think about it, everyone has such bad things to say about the last 3,
I think
which
those
are
are the
the,
best
the,
ones.
the new 3. But when you think about it back in the thing, every single one of the Star Wars was PG. There was no cussing. There was no like bad language.
And let's be honest,
know-
the fucking lightsaber fights were dog shit. The action was
Oh,
horrible.
that's because they couldn't do what they did in the new
Like
ones.
minimal technology, like back then.
Yeah,
I
but
thought it was cool because that's more realistic. That's how you can actually fight with the lightsaber. Is on the ground doing that. You might jump a little bit, but there's not gonna be no Yoda doing 20 fucking backflips.
well,
in the air.
Yoda would, but I mean, old fucking Ben Kenobi wouldn't.
So what are you like saying that the old Star Wars movies sucked?
No, I like the new ones better.
I like them both
What?
all the same.
Yeah.
I
You
think
like
you're
the newer ones better?
Yeah,
I liked them.
infinitely more.
I think you're officially going to get kicked off your own podcast.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I'm serious. The old
You
ones
know
aren't
you're in
that-
the bottom 0.001% of people who like.
But
the newer
Misa don't like that one character.
You probably like
Yeah,
Jar Jar
fucking
Binks too,
Jar-
right?
No,
Fucking
Jar Jar
suck.
Binks is
How do you
dog
like
shit.
the new ones?
Because the action is better, and that's all I need Star Wars for.
Action, go watch Battleship.
Holy
Star Wars
shit.
doesn't have like that, like a really deep story. It's
It's not
not.
a deep story.
you-
It's
are you
a
retarded?
classic story.
What's that?
It's a classic story.
It's yeah, but I don't like it's in
Father,
Spanish. I don't-
son loves father.
like. I
father
mean, I
loves
like it. I like them. They're good. I'll watch them. But if I have a preference, I'll watch the new ones.
Oh, wow, man.
I'm sorry. The only cool thing about Star Wars to me are the Jedis and Han Solo
Holy
and
God,
Boba
shit
Fett.
pile. You don't like Chewbacca?
You don't like the stormtroopers?
No, Chewbacca's cool.
You fucking crazy.
I could do without the stormtroopers.
You don't
Boba
like-
Fett,
I already said Boba Fett.
You don't like Rancor
Was he the thing in
the monster in the
in
pit.
the pit?
Monster.
Rancor's dude. Awesome.
I mean, it's a cool. I
You
mean,
don't like fucking Rancor?
You can see other cool stuff like that in different movies. It's not like exclusive.
Yeah, but it's
to Star
not.
Wars.
It's not Star Wars though. It's not.
I mean, I
it's
like.
not the first of its kind.
I like it. I just prefer the new ones better.
So then you're probably gonna like this Disney bubbly bullshit. That's.
I
gonna
like
come
the
out.
micro series that they did on Cartoon Network, and I
Yeah,
like the cartoon.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
are pretty good. What, the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a couple of those actually. It was pretty good.
Makes you wonder
What do you
how
think-
Disney's going to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about is Disney. But Disney does Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's fucking
Oh, really?
awesome. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, that's Disney.
And I mean, they
Disney.
started Pixar, right?
Pixar, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love those too.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But I want to know where the story. It's supposed to be.
First,
It's supposed to be after all everything's done. Like
Right.
it's going to
Oh, so
continue
it's
on.
the final, like the 7th.
Yeah, 7th. Yeah, but how much more can you do? I think I heard what I heard was it's supposed to be Han Solo, and
and
would you
holy
fucking stop hitting my shit?
Yeah, holy
Sorry.
shit. Yeah, like every time it's like this, all fucking the whole time. It's gonna a fucking giant.
It's
back
supposed to
there.
be somebody's twins being born, and I can't remember if it's Han Solo
It's like
or somebody's twins being
Leia
born.
and Han Solo have
twins
Yeah.
or some shit. But are they going to be evil?
See, here's the thing: is I'm an adult and I don't give a fuck anymore because I mean, it's a
like
story. I'll watch
It's a
it.
story.
Yeah, I'm like way more into Lord of the Rings than I'll ever be into Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay, me too. But I
No,
still love
no.
Star Wars.
yeah, Star Wars is cool.
You like Star Wars better than
I'm not
Lord of the
obsessed
Rings?
about it.
I grew up on Star Wars. I love Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. I love The Hobbit.
Yeah,
I can't wait
yeah.
for the new Hobbit to come out.
But yeah, but
So,
you like. But if you had a choice,
without a doubt, Star Wars.
really,
Without a doubt.
it'd be close for me. But I would pick Lord of the Rings just because I like that
Yeah.
that type of
Star
movie
Wars.
better.
Yeah,
I guess yours would be Star Wars.
Yeah, I like the sci-fi element.
I love sci-fi.
wizards
too.
are stupid.
I'd go more with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see you being a fucking giant overgrown troll.
Well, I'm a giant overgrown troll.
Yeah, that's true.
Storm in the castle.
Carlie, do we even need to ask?
Which one has dragons?
That
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
That'd be
Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Wait,
Smog.
have you seen all the Star Wars?
Smog
Okay.
the dragon.
All of them. And you understood everything? Like you weren't a little kid, you watched them recently?
What's not to understand?
Yeah.
It's almost-
She just shook her head like maybe she didn't. Wait, talking to the mic, please.
Yeah. Yeah, producer.
hogging it.
The oldest three, it's a bit sketchy because I was young when I saw them.
So you
Like,
haven't
as
seen
a
them recently.
general.
That's just it.
Huh?
You haven't seen them recently.
And
then.
first of all, why did Greedo shoot first? I know that's like a big argument
Why is that such a big argument?
because it's so stupid. Like
People
why-
like lose sleep over that shit.
I know. I honestly don't. I think it's just like I don't understand why like he shot from 2 feet away and missed.
Yeah, that's like a big conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's
You watch
bullshit.
People versus George Lucas.
Yeah.
on
No, I
Netflix.
haven't seen it.
Watch it.
Yeah,
They
it's
answer
people
it?
like that. Just no,
Yes,
it's people like that
it's-
freaking out
it's
over
the
that
People
shit.
versus George
It's
Lucas.
great because
Some
George
people,
Lucas
like,
gets it so bad. I love it.
Accusing him
Yeah.
of taking away their childhood because
Yeah.
they changed
And they
the
also talk
explosion
shit
of the
about the
Death
new-
Star. It's
Like,
like, dude,
last
you're
three Star
fucking-
Wars.
Wait, guys, one at a time. Get
Their
all
fucking
mum-
childhood already happened. He can't rape your childhood. Stupid ass. Just quit complaining. It's a fucking movie. Grow up, douchebag.
Agreed.
What if they start doing that with Lord of the Rings? You'd
I
have
don't-
a shit fit.
First of all, there's the books.
I'm just saying.
which,
What
which
if they did? What if they deviated from the books and it was something you grew
I,
up
w-
and
I
loved?
just wouldn't. I would. You first of all, you can't deviate from the books. The books are
Sure you
already
can. You
there.
can always deviate from the books.
No, because
You
they
can
don't
always
have
go off
license to like write more Lord of the Rings books.
based on.
But-
I'm sure they'll find.
No,
other
what
people.
what
I'm
he's saying is like, say Gandalf didn't die and he doesn't
But
correct
they
Gandalf
did.
White.
But
He
they
stays
did
Gandalf the Grey the whole
change-
time.
They did change some things in the movies,
Okay.
but it's not. It's not going to affect me because the books still exist in the way that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote them. That's. I'm mostly concerned with the books. The movies are great.
Well, that's the thing. And people versus George Lucas supposedly destroyed all the original Star Wars stuff that was the original
Right.
Star Wars. He destroyed all that footage and only kept the ones that are
remastered
the
stuff.
remastered stuff that had the bigger explosions and this and that.
But
And that's
that's-
what people are pissed
but
at.
that's the thing is
and that's
he's-
fucked up. It's not his anymore, I feel. And there was an argument with that. People
Yeah.
say it's his. People say
You
it's the
agree with the
people's.
people?
Oh, of course. It is the people's. When you put art out there, it's the
Right.
fucking people's art. When I go out there and fight and I'm on it's theirs. It's their fucking memory of it, and they can
Right.
do what they want with that. I mean,
But
that's
he
theirs.
also he owns the rights to that. I mean, that is his material. That's
yeah,
his.
he made it and put
Yeah.
it out
Leg-
there.
legally, yeah, but fucking.
Oh yeah, is there a compact between him and his audience? Of course there is, but if I'm George Lucas and I want to change some things in my own artwork, I'm going to do it.
But you don't have the right to change the original. Leave the original out there for the people if they want that. Create something new if you want it, but leave the other stuff. Don't destroy it. If people love it, that's greedy.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's greedy. I think it's just his, and he's taking ownership of it.
But it's not his.
No, he can destroy the physical movie if he wants to. Like, that's his.
Well, of course he wants to, but then he'd be an asshole and he'd be wrong for doing it.
Well, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, I think that if he never said that it was never complete. He never said this is my, body of work and it's going to stand as it is. It's been a work in process since the first one, so it's not like it's a stagnant piece of art. Like he always said that he wishes he had better technology to make the movies with.
Yeah.
So now he's making the movies that he would have made when he was originally making them.
But now he's old and stupid and he cares about money and does not the same.
Well, I don't know if he cares about money anymore, and he's got $30 billion.
Yeah, so then, 20 years down the road, he's going to have better technology and then destroy what he just did?
Yeah.
If he wants to. Not now. Obviously, Disney owns it, but...
Yeah, I think that he should have...
Well,
it's not his... I don't think once he puts it out there for the public to watch and to view, I don't think that...
The material is his, but he doesn't have authorship over it. He's not the expert on his own material anymore.
Gotcha.
So...
All right. Well, we'll agree to disagree.
Well, no, I think we agree. I just don't,
All right.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm done with it.
Yeah, fuck you, George Lucas. Rape my childhood, will you? I'll sit here and argue on a podcast about it.
Do you have a daughter, George Lucas? Cause I'll go rape her right back.
She's a pro fighter.
What?
She's an MMA fighter.
Really?
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember that.
Yeah.
I saw his estranged daughter yet. I don't think they're like in contact or anything like that.
Still, I'll get
Yeah,
even now. I'm going to go find her.
Yeah. She
Hey,
might be
Seth
good, though.
Petruzelli, want some lessons?
Yeah, I'll give her some. I'll give her some lessons. I'll fucking stick a lifesaver up her crotch. Well, on
wait. Why don't we have that yet? Fuck a flying car. I want a lightsaber.
Indeed, lightsabers would be good. Well, guys, don't forget to go to Facebook, the Jungle Boys TV, and make sure you like us
And share us with your friends.
Share us, please. We're trying our hardest to make you laugh and make ourselves have meaning in our life.
Yeah.
So please do that for us. Congratulations again to Lindsay for winning the tattoo challenge, for giving us the Pringles.
Tune in a couple weeks, and we'll have Lindsay getting tattooed on the podcast.
Yes.
And why don't we beat a dead horse and say fuck you to the freckly punchy guy again? Fuck you, dirtbag.
Fuck you, dirtbag. And then
fuck you, freckle fuck.
Don't forget to go on, once you do like us, ask our dear Fatso.
Exactly.
Any question you like, you can message us if you want it to be confidential.
I can fix your life, so let me fix your life.
Yes, he's got his is in order so well.
Exactly.
He'll fix other people's.
Yeah.
So, well, without further ado, I say we goodbye.
All right, guys. Good night.
Have a good one. Peace out.
I love this song.